Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, Richard Comiskey, bringing you all a review on my channel of this game right here, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, for the Wii U. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a review on my channel, but I thought, since I've recently hit 1,000 views, now's the perfect time, and as Mario Kart 8 is coming out soon as well, this seems like the perfect game to review. So, yeah, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is, without a doubt, a great kart racer. It's not the best kart racer I've ever played, but we're gonna get into detail later on in the review. The game contains a total of 20 tracks, far less than the original, but there's still a decent amount, and they vary. They vary in looks and everything. And graphically speaking, the game is really, really sweet. The game contains a total of 25 characters. 12 when you start off, though. 13 of these you actually have to unlock in the World Tour and in the GP. So that kind of stinks. But for this review, I'm going to be playing as Sonic the Hedgehog, because I'm Sonic and you're not. Oh yeah, and this wheel, you can earn coins when during races, and if when this thing comes up, you can use them coins to spin the wheel, and you might get a bonus at the start of the race to give you an upper hand. But yeah, like any other kart racer, this game controls really simple. You press the ZR button to accelerate, the ZL button to drift, X button to use your items that you pick up. And to be honest, the items aren't as good as Mario Kart, but they're still damn fun to use. But the little gimmick to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed is that you have the super pickups, which I got earlier, and they're in like gold capsules. If you see them scattered, try and pick one up, and it's a really good addition to those who are really advanced and want to look for that kind of stuff. The game also has similar drifting abilities like Mario Kart, the drifting level 1, 2, and then level 3. But yeah, graphically speaking, I know I've already mentioned this, it looks fantastic, especially on stages like Galactic Parade, which is based off Sonic Colors' Starlight Carnival. And if you play that, then you'll realise how similar this actually looks. Darn it, that firework actually threw me off guard there. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, and the soundtrack is pretty sweet, but to be honest, it's not the best soundtrack I've heard in a long time. It's not something I would listen to all the time. But the music goes well with the stages. But seeing as I'm in a race, I think I'll talk about what I think about the game itself. I think I'll talk about what the game holds, because it's not just like Mario. Well, it's kind of like Mario Kart, to where you have a career mode, 50cc, etc. In this game, you have a World Tour mode, where in which you can take part in drift challenges, boost races, battle races, or standard races, to proceed to the next World Tour. And in doing this, you can unlock characters, more World Tours, more tracks, more GPs. So that's what makes this game. That's what makes this game stand out more than other kart races. It has a ton of replay value, and to think there's a total of 232 stars to collect. It does add a ton of replay value, to the Wii U, and the Wii U doesn't have that many games as it is. So the only problem with the World Tour, in my opinion, is when you get to the final World Tour Superstar Showdown, you unlock a difficulty. You unlock the S rank difficulty, which is what I'm playing on right now. I'm making it look like an absolute cakewire, but that's because I played the game a lot. But when you first play it, it is a killer. It will make you almost want to rage quit. You'll get rammed. You'll get hit with items so easily. It's just, and in order to fully complete World Tour and to unlock some of the characters, you have to complete events on the S rank. You know, it's not something I enjoy doing. Let me be honest with you. And I'm actually approaching this this LP a bit different. You know, I'm actually what is it? I've actually got a script beside me, so I know what I'm going to say. Like, because if I was to do this review blindly, I'd only get a few points across, but I've got it all down here, so yeah. But yeah, another thing about this game, which I noticed, I know it's not big, but it's important if it's in there. The voice acting is once again sweet. You know, you got Roger Craig Smith as Sonic, Kate Higgins as Tails, and you know they all do a great job showing what the characters can do. They all do a great job portraying their characters. Even though it's not an actual Sonic game, you know, that's canon to the series, it's still nice. But anyway, the reason I chose this track is because it's just, you know, Sonic transformed, and now you can see me actually flying as a plane. Sadly, I don't think we'll have time to show me in a boat, but if I do get the chance towards the end of the video, I'll choose a track and I'll show off a boat. But yeah, one thing I haven't mentioned in this review so far is the how glitchy some of the tracks can be. Now, don't take that as a bad thing. It happens rarely, but when it does happen, it can really throw you off guard and can frustrate you madly. You know, and it's not on all of the tracks. You know, mainly I've encountered it on tracks like Race of Ages and Galactic Parade. You know, that one we were just on, with the draw rate and everything. And you see what I mean by the S rank? But as I was saying about the glitches, you know, they're mainly just like, you know, the draw rate won't appear and you'll fall through the track, or you'll hit a booster but nothing will happen. You know, it's just little things like that, but it can throw you off guard, and you know, it does let a game like this down. Because for me, this is one of the best looking games on the Wii U. I just wish they took a bit more time with it to finalise. Yeah, the game was released in 2012, so I like to give it an easy time. Another thing I've got to mention, and this is actually really big. If you were big on the All Stars in the first game, Sonic and All Stars Racing, you won't be on this, because they're all changed. Sonic does not go Super Sonic anymore. Shadow does not go Super Shadow anymore. They're completely changed. You know, I won't be showing them off, but basically they're all changed from the original, and it kind of sucks actually, because I loved, you know, when I was in last place or, you know, whatever, and I could go into Super Sonic and, you know, skadoosh my way up into first, because I was Super Sonic, and it was so fun. But it's a shame because you can't do that now. It kind of stinks. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. You saw I hit Ages with an item right there. I thought that was kind of cheap because he was just about to win. I just got him barely. You know, I just win. That's another thing I don't really like about this game. But actually, I haven't given my opinions on the items themselves. Oh no, I have, so shut up, Richard. But no, one thing I did forget to mention in that race right there is ramming. If you don't like it in Mario Kart, you're going to absolutely loathe it in this game. Because ramming in this game is so unpredictable. Like, the characters will ram you off to the stage, they'll ram you into walls, they'll make sure you don't get in front of it. It's craziness. You know, this game is supposed to be, you know, family friendly. Come on, Sega, what happened? But what I've heard from a lot of people is that they don't like some of the characters, and they don't like some of the tracks. You know, the way the tracks are laid out. Because some of the tracks, like for example, Burning Depths, they can be very linear compared to tracks like, say, Ocean View. But what I do like is that they're all inventive and colourful. You know, that's Sega for you. You know, they. But I think I'll go ahead and just show you what World Tour is all about. I won't be doing any of the events though. So this is the first World Tour you'll do at Sunshine Coast. You know, have Race for a Challenge, a Versus, Boost Challenge, you know, all this kind of stuff. And slowly down the road, you'll start to unlock characters, you know, like Shadow, you know, and console mods as well, which you can use for certain characters. And when it gets to this, it's just really frustrating. It's where you unlock Aegis. Like, everyone wants to unlock Aegis. I don't know why. I don't really think Aegis is that good. And the final thing you unlock is a mod for Aegis. But yeah, that's basically World Tour. And the last thing I've actually got to mention is the online, which works sometimes. But no, don't get me wrong. When it does work, it is pretty fun. You know, there's a lot of fun to be had with it. Some people can be downright cheating, and also ramming again. A lot of people love to ram online, and it really annoys me. But make sure you get a lot of practice before you go online, because some people are downright ridiculous, and they will destroy you. But anyway, my final thoughts on this game. Well, for a launch title, it gets a lot of slack that it doesn't really deserve. You know, it's bright, fun, and it's great for all the family as well. Because I haven't even mentioned the local play as well, which you can which features modes like Capture the Chow and all that kind of stuff. Is it better than Mario Kart 7 though? No. I've had more fun with Mario Kart 7 than I have this. You know, I play Mario Kart 7 more than this, but don't get me wrong, this is still a fun title in its own right, and if you've got a Wii U or you're getting one soon, I recommend you pick this up. It's only like £10 now, I believe, second hand. So, probably 20 quid, brand new. So, you know, if you're getting a Wii U soon or you own one and you don't own this game, buy this game, give it a shot, you may like it. Well, I think you will. I'll give this game an 8 out of 10. But that does it for this review, everyone. And I'll see you all for whatever review I'm doing next. See you all.